landscape of our city. We do so not merely as a ceremonial gesture, but as a symbol of the deep ties and mutual respect that exist between us. Our neighborhoods have been enriched by the contribution of Guyanese immigrants who have left an indelible mark in various spheres of life in New York City, from business to healthcare, from culture to education and beyond. These remarkable contributions mirror our shared values of diversity, resilience, and innovation, the very values that have brought us here today. The influence of Guyanese culture is visible within our city, especially in neighborhoods like Richmond Hill and South Ozone Park in Queens, where the vibrancy of Guyanese traditions can be felt and celebrated every day. My office in the city of New York look forward to building stronger ties with Guyana in areas of mutual interest and shared challenges. May our partnership continue to grow, powered by cultural exchange, economic cooperation, and our shared dedication to sustainability. Thank you all for coming today on this historic day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We also have our Commissioner of Immigrant Affairs, Manny Castro. He is someone who is a tireless worker, an inspiration in his own right. He came here as a dreamer and has done so much to uplift every immigrant community, including our Guyanese community here in New York City. He was actually celebrating with us at the Pagua Parade, front and center. So let's give a warm Richmond Hill Guyanese welcome to Commissioner Manny Castro.
Give it up for Assemblywoman Wash Kamar. Come on, let's hear it. Good afternoon. My name is Manuel Castro. I'm the Commissioner for the Mayor's Office of Immigrant Affairs. I want to, well, first off, personally thank Assemblywoman for all the work that she does on behalf of immigrant New Yorkers and really on behalf of all New Yorkers. Thank you so much for your leadership in state government, but also for helping us bring everyone here together. It's so important that we make the time to uplift our communities, not just in our neighborhoods, but also here in these important locations for New York City. Thank you to the Bowling Green Association, Arthur, and everyone involved for this partnership. This very location is not just an important space for New York City, but for the entire country. So it is an honor for me to be here to celebrate the Guyanese and immigrant community. Most people don't know this, and I want to highlight this. Guyanese are within the top 5 immigrant populations in New York City. That is quite significant. Yes, please. And for too long, our Guyanese immigrant communities have felt underappreciated, not seen, but not this administration, which is why we are here today to celebrate with our Guyanese communities, to raise the flag and to make sure that our immigrant communities are seen and are uplifted in this city. So again, as we await for the mayor of the city of New York, I want to say, long live Guyanese community!
Wow, thank you so much for that. NYPD, Guyanese American Law and Science Society Detective Jaffarelli is here with us. Please join us and grace us with a few words.
Thank you, thank you. Are we proud to be Guyanese?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we are in Bowling Green. Do we understand the significance of that? Let me ask that question again. Are we proud to be Guyanese?
Yeah.
Let's let everyone know how proud we are. Let's let everyone recognize our contributions, whether it is in Queens or Brooklyn or Bowling Green. My name is Detective Jaffarelli, and I represent the Guyanese American Law Enforcement Association. Our organization started out of tragedy when Detective Randolph Holder was shot and killed in the line of duty. The NYPD allowed officers to go home and bury him, and when they came back, our organization was born. So I represent officers in law enforcement, officers that live in the communities, officers that give not only on duty but off duty, and they want to make sure that their families, their offspring, the next generation knows what our ancestors have done for us, right? Our grandparents, our parents, all the sacrifices. We know it's not hard, it's very hard growing up in Guyana, and then you come here as an immigrant and it's hard to get established here. So I came here when I was 2 years old. I am definitely a product of my grandparents. I am definitely standing here proud. I know Granny's looking down at me and she is very, very proud of what I have done and what her community, what her fellow Guyanese people have done here in America. So again, as I leave, I ask, are we proud to be Guyanese?
Thank you so much. Truly an American dream story. Next, we will be graced by the dulcet tones of singer Adrian Dutchin.
Yeah, this one working. So all my Guyanese people right now, put your hand in the air like this right now. All my proud Guyanese. That's right. Roshan, you ready? Okay, this one working now. Come on! Left to right! It's who I am. It's who I am. Hey, hey. Hands up, hands up. Put your hands in the air and wave from left to right. Wave from left to right. All my Guyanese. I am a Guyanese. I am a, no matter where I be, I am a Guyanese. I am a, no matter where I be. All my Lions family, listen. It no matter where I be, I'm proudest to be me. I'll always represent, I'm always Guyanese. In every party, inside of the country, people overseas, never deny your Guyanese. In the morning, in the evening, in the day, in the night, I tell you, anywhere I go, I got my. If you got this flag, put it up right now. Put this flag up, comes a woman, wave it. I am a Guyanese, I am a, no matter where I be, I am a Guyanese, I am a, no matter where I be, I am a, listen. 6 are we in this country, 6 are we in harmony. It's 6 away, 6 away, it's 6 away, 6 away. In every party, inside the defense, country people overseas, never deny your Guyanese. In the morning, in the evening, in the day, in the night. One more time for Guyana, just one more time. Everybody, wave it left to right. Say, I am a Romeo head loud. The entire Lions crew. This is historic for all the Guyanese right here. Yeah, hey, hey, hey. No matter where. Adrian Dutchin comes home, and thank you so much. Make some noise if you're a proud Guyanese.
Okay, how did you like that musical performance? Let's give it up for a great performer. I think we need some more music. So we're gonna call up Terry Gujraj, also known as Guyana Babu.
Thank you so very much. How you feeling out there? All right, anybody from Guyana? Me say Guyana, you say nah, Guyana. Oh God, that's how we do it. You don't know. Anybody from Richmond Hill? Well, you know we did a song, Richmond Hill, a little Guyana. Richmond Hill, a little Guyana. Anybody went to school in Guyana? Let me see how many. So let me see if you know this one. There's a brown girl in the rain. There's a brown girl in the ring. Alright, that one too easy. I'll give you a harder one. Here Auntie Bess, here Auntie Bess, here Auntie Bess, a holla. Washa holla, washa holla. You know that one too. So, let me see if you know this one. May come from the country they call Guyana. Anybody from Guyana?
Yeah!
So sing with me. May come from the country they call
Guyana.
Land of the bauxite,
And sugar.
rice and sugar. You know why we say sugar, right? Tell them, tell them.
The gal them sweet.
Them gal them sweet like sugar. And we love it, brown sugar. You don't know. But we forget about bauxite. Guyana get something else. What is it called? What we get? Hey, hey, hey. And we don't say oil with a O. We say aisle with a A.
Hey.
It's aisle, A-I-L. DJ, run the track. Let me go. I want to see some flags in the air. Come on. Hey, we need more flags in here. Put your hand in the air. Hand in the air. Everybody, let me see some flags. Anybody from Guyana?
Hey.
Let me go. This is the unofficial national anthem of Guyana. Aye, aye. Let me go, let me go. Hey, girl, maybe you could get that. Come. Get up, get up, get up. Hold the flag up. Hold the flag up. May come from the country they call
Guyana.
Land of the
Bauxite.
You see, I'm testing you. Yeah. Hearing bauxite and I'm hearing oil. So we're talking about the oil, the rice and sugar. And if you're proud of Guyana, somebody say yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I love you guys so much. My name is Terry Gadraj and I want to thank everyone for making this here possible. Blessings. Thank you.
And by the way, Terry, happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Next up is an incredible representative of Guyana, our very own Consul General, the Ambassador, Michael Featherson.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Let's have a good old Guyanese good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Wonderful. Assemblywoman Rajkumar, Commissioners of the Office of the Commissioner, Manny and Ed, my good friend, Rohit, Romeo, I beg your pardon, and of course, Ravi over there, so many others whose names I will not mention in the interest of time. But I just want to say, as I begin, that we have in our midst an extraordinary human being in the person of Assemblywoman Rajkumar, who was, ever since I arrived in New York City almost a year ago, and whom I met for the first time. And I wish to pause to welcome in our midst the Honorable Mayor. Very thanks. Indeed, put your hands together. And as I said, since I arrived here and I met Assemblywoman, I know that the Guyanese community in which she serves and who support her, that those communities are in good hands. And I have to extend that now because our mayor is here. And Mayor Adams, since my arrival here as Consul General a year ago as well, I have always had the pleasure of having your distinguished presence at Guyanese events, and that to my mind speaks volumes to your interest in our community as well as the other communities that you are mayor for in this beautiful city. As you know, Assemblywoman and colleagues, as we celebrate this 57th independence anniversary, there's an element of poignancy in it because in Guyana we suffered the loss of 20 beautiful young lives, 20 children, school children, who perhaps would have gone on to be doctors and lawyers and mayors and assembly women and men, perished in an unfortunate fire in one of our secondary schools in our hinterland region. So that in itself had muted somewhat our national celebrations, even at home, of independence. So I'm exceedingly delighted to be able to, in the wake of that tragedy, to join you here today in a more celebratory mood and to extend the greetings from His Excellency President Mohamed Irfanali and the entire government and people of Guyana. I know that Bowling Green has a special place in the history of nations who have raised their flags here, and I'm happy that I'm here on this occasion to see Guyana's flag being raised here. It is not easy sometimes to look back on what has gone before, but I want to say that Guyana as a country has moved, and we've come to a point where, and we all know the oil story, as Terry said, the oil story. But so ours is a nation in progress, in transition, and our citizens out here, I believe, our diaspora, as was mentioned earlier, is indeed an important diaspora in this important wheel we call New York City. And your contributions are well known, as is represented here by the high officials in our midst here today. And I believe that that is something you should be proud of, that your efforts to help to build this city are not going in vain, and that the support you get from your leaders and vice versa, the support you give to them. So I wouldn't want to stand in the way of the Honorable Mayor, but just to say happy 57th Independence Anniversary, Guyana. And thanks again, Assemblywoman, for your leadership in this regard. And I want to say to enjoy the rest of the proceedings.
Thank you so much to our Honorable Consul General, Ambassador Brotherson. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you, Leader Romeo Hitlal, the Hanuman of our community. Do we love Romeo? And thank you to the Ozone Park, South Richmond Hill Lions Club, the NYPD, Desi Society. I am so proud to be a representative of a remarkable corner of the world, Little Guyana, Queens. And my district was built by generations of Guyanese immigrants who sought to create a new life in our country. And Guyanese Americans are proof that you can make it without almost anything. For decades, this community has shown us that it doesn't matter what you have in your pocket, nor who may be in your corner. What matters is your willingness to pursue and overcome. And these two are my own family's values: perseverance, hard work, diligence, and a vision of freedom and justice for all. So we gather here today with the great Mayor, Eric Adams, the leader of this great city, beneath the spread of our flag, the golden arrowhead. And today we commemorate the 57th anniversary of Guyanese independence. Let us be guided by the spirit of Guyana's national pledge: one nation, one people, one destiny. We have stood united as one people when a tragic fire tragically killed 20 Guyanese children. We stood together to ensure that Little Guyana Avenue was created in Richmond Hill. And we have stood together as one people in the fight for the Diwali school holiday. This has been a historic week. This week, against all odds, I passed my historic bill in the state legislature, establishing once and for all and forever the Diwali school holiday in New York City. We achieved the Diwali school holiday after the Guyanese community fought for it for over 20 years. Many of you here today join me in Albany for this fight. And we could not have achieved that victory without our great leader, Mayor Eric Adams. The mayor lifted up our community like no other leader has. And he was relentless in his support, saying that Diwali must be a school holiday in this city. So in the heart of Queens, we've created Little Guyana, a beloved microcosm of Guyana, right in our city. And it is a place where our traditions live on. Our culture is celebrated, our values are upheld. On the streets, you can hear the rhythm of soca and reggae. And you can find roti and curry to eat, and you can find doubles to eat. And Mayor Eric Adams is part of this community. He has come to our community more than any leader has ever come to our community. He is truly one of us, lifting up our community just as he lifts up all immigrant communities in this city. He truly sees us. He truly understands us. So thank you, Mayor Adams, for lifting the golden arrowhead, the flag of Guyana, above New York City. And this is a historic day because this is the first time a mayor has ever lifted the Guyanese flag above our city. So with that, I'm so proud to introduce to you the 110th mayor of the city of New York, Eric Adams.
Thank you so much, and great job on behalf of the entire community and your relentless pursuit to ensure that Diwali was a holiday. It was a difficult task when you think about it, but you were able to accomplish. That's what effective leadership is about. And to the Council General, you know, I know that we have been raising this flag for 15 years. It took 110 mayors before the mayor's actually here to raise it with you, because I see this community like I see all of our different ethnic and immigrant communities throughout the city. That is what makes us great. That is why people come to these shores in the beginning process of pursuing the American dream. Your contribution to the city in all areas of profession, from small businesses to our medical institutions, to schools, to law enforcement, to just providing the health and well-being of the city, speaks volume. I'm so proud to be here at Bowling Green as we raise the flag of your 57 years of independence. And we know that no matter what anyone states, Guyanese community, this is the center of the universe, the largest Guyanese population in the entire country is right here in New York City. So thank you for what you have done, what you are doing, and as we move forward towards the future of what this city is going to be. New York City is not coming back. New York City is back, and is back because of you. Thank you so much. And so all those who are on the line to take photos by the bull, we only ask them to do one thing: spend money while you're here. Spend a lot of money. Thank you. Happy 57 Independence Day. Yes, thank you.
Let's make a miserable